Today I fudged up by calling the bride ugly and the groom fat in front of their entire family. This happened 6 years ago when I was a hotshot wedding videographer. I retired afterwards. My selling point was simple. I will shoot your wedding and give you a highlight reel the very next day. No questions asked. People loved it. They wanted me. They couldn't wait. My career's last wedding was no different at the beginning. I arrived at the scene, asked who the important people were and shot some epic footage and went home. But I was hiding a harmless secret. You see, my work ethic of working 20 hours straight came with a caveat. I got bored too often, but that day, I found a solution. If you have ever edited videos before, you know the most boring part of it is watching, organizing and naming 100s of clips. So just for self-amusement, I did something. Instead of naming the clips how you'd usually name them, I started naming them funny. Mind you, these are raw footages that will never be seen by anyone else other than me. The final video was aptly named and sent to the bride, my client, the very next day. She called me and she loved it. She thanked me for my service and requested me if I could also send her all the raw clips I had taken. You see, it was the weekend and her entire family was going to visit her, where they planned to watch all the videos and start her new life with a bang. Although in 99% of other cases, I would have been smart enough to send her the original clips. This time around, I had an important statistics exam the next day and my brain was fried. I unknowingly copied my funny name clips and gave them to her. It is the next day I'm at my university, about to enter my classroom, ready to give my statistics exam and my phone rings. The bride is calling. I rejoice. Surely she's calling to ask for my bank details. I'll be a little richer today. Hello. You're the most horrible person I've ever seen. You humiliated me in front of my entire family. I will file a police report against you. You won't get away with this. Asterisk cuts the call asterisk. I was confused. I really didn't know why she'd act that way. Was she trying to rip me off by throwing up this act? I was not going to let her get away with this. I called my classmate, the girl who hooked me up with the client. The bride was her aunt. Surely my classmate would have known what's happening. Hey, Miss Asterisk 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 just called me and said some weird stuff. Do you know what's happening? Are you kidding me? What the hell were those names? Are you out of your mind? Is this a prank? She's swearing at me so much, you are unreal. Why did you do that? What names? Wait, video clip names. I don't know if you're joking at this point, but I'm in a lot of trouble because of you. You're really weird, man. Asterisk. Cuts the call asterisk. 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 The freaking names. The names, no way. I sent them the funny names. My heart sank. My exam was in 5 minutes. I couldn't take it. I collected myself, gave the exam, I barely passed it, and went home to see what I had done. At this point, even I don't know how bad it is. I don't remember any of the funny names. I did those in the moment, laugh a little and move on. I opened my computer and went into the folder. My hands are shaking, my heart pounding. These were some of the names. Ugly bride trying to pose. Annoying loud bride friends, old grandma's last wedding. Perv brother eyeing girls. Fat ass groom standing. Dumb AF kids running. Short bald dad eating. These were the first couple out of around 60 final clips. I deleted the whole folder without proceeding further. I couldn't take it. Before you tell me how horrible I am, to my defense, I was a dumb, unfunny kid. To come up with creative insults, you have to be smart. I wasn't. So I relied on shock humor, enough to get me through the boring phase of naming. I didn't think much of it. It wasn't meant to be seen by anyone. I called my friend the other day, calmed her down, apologized for it. Once she was cool, she told me the following. We were all gathered at the bride's house. It was at least a 30-person gathering. We were supposed to all sit in the hall and watch all the clips one by one. The first clip was the highlights that you made, which everyone enjoyed. She plugged in the flash drive you gave to her, and to everyone's horror, all the funny names were in front of everyone. The bride tried to close the folder immediately, but her dad was furious and proceeded angrily reading everything out loud until the bride started crying and left the room. It was something. The groom stayed still and said nothing. That's horrible. I didn't mean it. It wasn't supposed to be in front of anyone else. I'm so sorry. That's okay. I mean, I get it. Everything is calm now, but I don't think you'll get your money. I mean, you can try, but the bride's really pissed. The grandma laughed at her clip name, actually. I never contacted the bride again. I heard she was teaching in a university next to mine. I never went near that place. Whenever I think of this, I cringe really hard, and I feel like sinking and laughing at the same time. I'm still sometimes talk to my classmate. She recently got married, and suffice to say, She didn't ask me to shoot it. TLDR, TIFU, by giving nasty names to wedding video clips and accidentally sent them to the bride 2 days after the wedding. Edit 1. To everyone who is about to call me a dick/asshole/anti-feminist/incel/mean/unkind as a person for thinking of these insults and considering them funny, and/or I posted this incident to get validation from Redditors that my insults were in fact funny. I get where you're coming from, and you're not the first person to tell me this. In fact, I told myself this long before you did, way longer than you did. Whatever you are hoping to say to make me feel bad about what I did, I have said worse to me. I stopped doing anything related to wedding because just the thought of it made me sink and panic. I called myself names for years in end for this mistake. I never charged the client anything. It was around $250 where I'm from, and that was my semester fees. I couldn't just have the courage to ask for it, and I didn't think I deserved a penny after what happened. Now 6 years have passed. It's been long, very long time in terms of growth from a late teen to an adult. I don't want to feel like shit anymore. It was as fuck up. That's why I posted it here and not ATA. It's the first time after 6 whole years I can look at this incident and laugh at the absurdity of it and be amused at it. If you expect me to feel as bad as I did when it initially happened, I can't do that, and I simply don't have the need to prove how much I've grown. I know it, and everyone who associates with me, people who actually matter to me, have experienced it. That's good enough for me. Secondly, why post this incident here if not to make fun of the family? Well, the Reddit is called TIFU. People share their fuck-ups here not to get validation, not to make fun of other people. There are many subreddits that fits this notion better. I am not posting this on ATA to get validation on whether these were insults or not. I'm not posting this on funny jokes Reddit to showcase how funny I am. It was a plain, simple, clear as day fuck-up that has haunted me for over half a decade, and posting it on a fuck-up Reddit is my attempt to see it in a different, amusing light, where people find the absurdity of the entire ordeal amusing.